I'm here with Generation Old School in Benoni with Wynand Strydom, a car restorer par excellence. What do you guys actually do in the business, Wynand?
We're a small restoration business. My dad's been doing cars since 1978. So I just took over from him in 2016 and fortunate enough to do this as a daily job.
You've done some fantastic cars in the past, including a very special Toyota 2000 GT. But the car we're looking at today is also very special. And I believe it didn't originate in South Africa, but actually came through Zimbabwe.
As far as we could trace, yes, that's the story. E-Nature said it's never been registered or picked up on South African roads.
Okay, and it came through in a pretty shoddy state, I believe. You had to do quite a bit of refurbishing. Tell us a bit about the refurbishing you had to do.
Yeah, we received a rolling body, empty body, very badly previously repaired in a semi-prime state. So it spent about 11 to 12 months at Dino's Auto Body getting the refresh on the body and paint side.
I believe that also involved cutting up the car to a certain extent and a new roof.
Yes, yeah, that was a deal breaker on whether we can save it or not. So we managed to get a good second-hand roof that Dino then got into the state for us.
Well, looking at it, you'd never say it's had any sort of that sort of major bodywork. I mean, the finish is superb. Tell us about that beautiful color.
Yeah, interesting story. So it was a 50s split window beetle color. We were busy with the restoration of one and the customer saw that and said, that's the color of my Kombi. So
now, this is a split window Kombi, and that refers to the windscreen in the car. Tell us about those very special windows in the front of the Kombi, where the windscreen would be.
Yes, yeah, that's an accessory called Safari windows. So modern day aircon, because they open up, and same with the side pop-out windows, gives a nice aesthetic look to the car.
And a nice blast of fresh air as well.
Air, for sure.
Yeah, and this car's got a nice blast as far as the performance goes, I believe. It's not just the standard old 1200 Kombi.
Yes, we did a single port 1600 motor upgrade to it with a nice standard or custom exhaust. And we also did a SFAS long ratio center box with the reduction boxes still in place as well.
So that gives them higher top speed?
Yeah, this car cruises nicely at about 140 km an hour on the highway.
That's super fast for an old Kombi. I mean, can you believe it? How's the handling then? I see you've done some work on that as well.
Yes, yeah, that's part of the scope of the car was to make it a slight resto mod and a usable, fun driving Kombi, and that's why we did an almost 2-inch lowering setup on it as well, which is reversible, but it just gives it that slight tighter feel on the performance.
It gives it a great look as well, that great resto mod look where it's an old school type of look, and yet it's still got a slightly sporty vibe about it because of that low suspension, the nice little white wall details, etc., white wheels, and a very special steering wheel, I believe, as well.
Yes, yeah, a bit controversial, I'm sure. It's taken off another car that leaks oil as standard, an Alpha. So it's a slightly modified Alpha steering wheel, but we wanted to do something different. So a custom muter button, covered in the same leather as the seats, and I think it ended up fitting in very nicely with the project.
I love the carpets you use in this car. Tell us about those.
Yeah, it's a semi-lookalike German square weave type carpet. So again, it's not a 100% original car, but it sticks with the theme and it fits in nicely with the type of resto we did, and it came out very, very nice.
That's fantastic. Great job. Well done, Wynand.
Thank you very much.